Today we're looking at the Megamat Auto. This is the Megamat Duo in a shape that is made for cars, and I'll show you guys what that looks like in a little bit. But it comes in the Sidewinder stuff sag, which I've talked about before, but this is much easier to load and unload through a super wide opening that goes along the length versus traditional stuff sacks, which often will load in through the top, and you have to make sure you roll it a certain size to get it in. So this is great to be able to fit stuff in. You don't necessarily have to close it. And then on the inside, there are some side pockets. And in there goes the top-off pump and a repair kit. So let's unfold this and inflate it, and we'll see what it looks like. So you may be wondering why there's a special model that is labeled Auto. One of the reasons is, as I unfold this, you'll see, is the shape of the mat. This is made specifically for car camping. It has these wheel well cutouts that fit, and then you've got more extra width here, like where the doors would be. So you're just taking advantage of the shape of the car. Comes with the standard deflate and inflate valves. We'll open these up and let it start to self-inflate, and then we'll be able to top that off. So the easiest way to set these up is to let them just sit for a bit, and it will self-inflate. The foam inside will suck in air as it expands, and then you can use the foot pump or the hand pump to finish it off. I'll just show you what this looks like. So these fit in here, and I'm going to close the deflate valve for this. The foam in here expands up. As you put your hand down over this hole, it traps the air and it pumps it in. So if you're in a hurry and just want to get things set up, I'd recommend a electric pump to just blow it in real quick at once. But if you're not in a hurry and you can just let this sit in your tent for a while, it'll blow up to about 75%. So here it is blown up. The top of the mat has what's called tricot fabric. It's similar to sort of a spandex. It's very soft and comfortable on the skin. On the bottom is a very sort of thick polyester fabric that helps prevent any sort of punctures. Inside is 4 inches of memory foam. This foam has been cored out specifically in certain areas so that it's as light as possible while still providing comfort on it. Now, when I lie down here, I only have my hip and my elbow as sort of touch points. I'm not getting close to touching the ground. I weigh 165 pounds, so you can take that, you can try and extrapolate that to your size. This mat's comfortable enough for 2 people with the extra mat at the top. That just gives you a little bit more room for your heads, and then your feet down here. So all right, so let's try these out in our cars. I have a Toyota Sienna, and I also have a little Hyundai Ioniq, which I'm not sure I'd ever camp in, but the seats do fold down in the back, and let's see if it fits in there. All right, so the first car we're going to try is the Hyundai Ioniq. This car is not really meant for camping. So one of the things that if you're putting these into small cars, you definitely want to put it into the car first. So right now I'm just letting out some air so we can see if this will fit in this car. So right now, a little tight. Let's tighten this up a little bit more here. But I think if I were to move the seats forward, we could actually fit the whole thing in here. Yeah, so now I could fit this all the way in here. And if you had to sleep in here, you could. You know, the other thing I was thinking too was, right now it's soft because I had to deflate it to fit it into the car, but you know, I bet if I were to pump that up, that would provide enough resistance for sleeping on for like a light pillow or something like that. All right, with the Toyota Sienna, in order to really sleep in here well, I'm going to need to take these seats out. All right, so with those out, it should be really easy to put the mat in here. With this one, you can definitely see there's plenty of room in here for the Megamat Auto. I don't even have it all the way pulled down here, all the way to the end. Definitely. In this car, you could probably even stick the Megamat Duo directly in here and it would fit. Deflating this is just the same thing as the other Megamat. We're just going to open up these valves here. Now, one thing that's nice about this deflate valve is that while air is coming out, it pushes on this valve, so it allows air to come out. But then when it stops, it sucks in, and that keeps it from re-inflating once you get down towards the end here. So I find the best way is just to fold it over a couple times. And then once you've rolled it up, put the pump in that pocket and it just goes in. See how much easier this is getting it in that with a standard bag. And this just rolls up. And again, like, this has a cinch strap here so that if you do want to cinch it down, you can. There you go. That's the Megamat Auto.